Right, so today we are going to be learning mind control. By the end of this video, we will have gained the ability to bend the elements, fire, earth, wind and water, to our very will. As we elevate ourselves to an entirely new level of existence, we will transcend our earthly limitations. Or at least that's what these TikTokers claim. So let's see what we're getting into. First up, we've got Divine Child, who is a 9 ether being. Heating up for show, auric field getting more powerful. Bro's watched like 3 series of anime and thinks he has aura. Let's find out if he does. Oh my god. Oh, we can move the tinfoil, alright? Is he not just blowing on it? Oh, what the hell? I mean, either his body throwing down is pushing a big gust of wind towards it, or because he's leaning just far enough so you can't see his mouth on camera, I think he's blowing on this tabletop, and that's what's blowing the tinfoil. If it's telekinesis, do it behind a shield. It's hard to tell how serious these people are as well. Like, are you just being weird for views, or do you genuinely believe this? Like, am I supposed to laugh and leave a like, or recommend you for psychiatric help? Oh, we've got another airbender here. I am real life airbending. Aerokinesis. It's another guy with insane aura. Or an insane brain. Or both. I mean, it's windy. So there's some air. And it's moving. I mean, if the video had started and it had been very peaceful and quiet, and then he started doing all of this, and then the big trees were swaying, I'd be somewhat impressed. But bro's just dancing in the wind. He's got some moves, though. You got to give him that. Whether it's actually doing anything, I don't know. But bro can move. He's kind of smooth with it. Brandon says, how can I do this? I know I can. One day at 1 a.m. I was walking around. I looked at a palm tree branch hanging. I said, wind blow, and moved my hand from right to left. And it moved. I was shocked. Brandon, you're going on the list as well. When they come for Ty, they're coming for you. He's doing waterbending moves. I've watched too much Avatar. Bro ain't even doing the right dance. Oh, we got a firebender coming up. Telekinesis training with my twin flame. Oh, is the flame just his wife? People need to realize just like fundamental things in science. When you're doing that with your hands, a lot of air particles are being bounced off your hand and moving forwards, and they're coming into contact with tinfoil, which is a very large surface area and doesn't weigh a lot, and it's moving. That's all that's happening. You're just blowing a bit of metallic paper. Like, the whole point in telekinesis is it's supposed to be controlled with your mind. Like, if they were looking at it, just staring at it intently, and then it started moving, I'd be somewhat impressed. I mean, I'd probably still think that there was wind in the room, or air conditioning, or a fan, or someone off screen was blowing it, or pulling it with a piece of string. But just pushing around a bit of tinfoil by just... I mean, do that in front of your face. You can feel it. You can feel the air. Getting stronger with my 10. These people are insane. They really are. Miss Creepy TV. That's like the evil female version of me. Why is it always aluminium foil? It's just got the right properties for it. It blows in the wind. How? You dumb as hell. I've been trying my whole life. Oh, I don't know what's worse. The fact that they think that this is real, or they've been doing all of this and the tinfoil isn't moving. Oh, here we go. Something a lot bigger and heavier than aluminium foil. Moving a shopping cart with the power of words. God's power activated. We're getting stronger every day. You can command objects with the mind or your words through the willpower. Okay, come on. I mean, is that on a hill? And there's a bit of wind? Bit more suspicious. Look downhill to me. And again, could just be a small string. Yeah, it's on a hill. Fishing line. Words can do a lot. A lot, by the way, is 2 words. He doesn't know how much power they truly have. Okay, here we go. Proof telekinesis is real and not forced to believe. So there's a whole lamp here. What's going to happen to it? Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be so violent. What just happened? Oh, okay, right, well, kind of convenient that the plug is nowhere to be seen. There's a wire right here, just off camera. It gets yanked bottom down. Yeah, the bottom bit moves first. You're not slick, OG telekinetics. I want to learn telekinesis, but I don't know where to. Is it crazy that I'm convinced with 241? Yes, it is pay. Why do you think that this bit, where the wire usually is off camera and it jolts bottom first? Look, the top is still there because of inertia, and the bottom bit, 7,000 people following. Getting scammed thinking this is real. Oh, now we're talking. Instant Atmokinesis hack sounded fun. Here's one. Okay, let's make some lightning.
Let's make some lightning. Real easy, real simple.
Oh.
So you're going to pick a gesture and stick with it. For this, I decided I was going to use my arms first to aim.
Aim? What? I'm aiming at my camera. Imagine if this blows up right now and I have to stop filming.
And then I was going to spread my arms across the sky. And allow the lightning to spread with it. That was the goal.
If this blows up now, that'd be hella creepy. Oh, come on. He just waited for the lightning to start. There, it flashed. And then he did that across the sky. It's too easy, it really is. This is the easiest episode of myth-busting I've ever done. But he must know, right? Like, I get a lot of these people are going to be doing it for attention. They'll know that being weird like this on camera will get views. But some of them must believe it, surely. And has he fully convinced himself that he is bringing about this lightning? Because I actually think, even though some part of his brain is going, wait for the lightning, it struck, now do the gesture, that he could genuinely have deluded himself into thinking that he's controlling it. Atmokinesis is cool, though. That would definitely be the one with the most aura. Imagine someone's really pissing you off, and you just get angry, and then lightning happens outside. It's like the biggest dweeb nerd fancy ever, like someone's bullying you in school, and you just stand up and give them evils, and lightning just thunders in the background. Oh, we got Jesus the Living Son again. He was the guy that we just watched. Let's see what he's doing with a big pile of leaves. Oh, are they going to whip around the parking lot slightly? As if there was wind blowing. Oh, he just queefed and that one moved. Look. Oh, you even heard it. That's so embarrassing. On camera as well.
You're good.
Oh, oh, shit. Oh, and it's spinning around him. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, and it's gone away. I mean, any parking lot ever. Sunny day, light breeze, leaves do that. Wait, how? Oh, it's infuriating. This is what America was afraid of. All gaining their natural power. America that only wants to keep us from it. We're entangled into their laws and oppression of the original beings. They not like us, Kendrick Lamar. Is she saying that African Americans are the ones that have these powers? I think she is. What's this called, Megan? It's called wind. How have you never experienced wind blowing leaves in a parking lot before? I can only do that when my third eye is activated, taking the piss, surely. I used to do that when I was a kid. It is the kind of thing you think you're doing as a kid, like standing up, going up to like the doors of the grocery thing and doing that, and then they open. And even though deep down you know it's because there's a sensor, you're just like, yeah, I did that. I'm very powerful and very wise for my age. Now buy me some sweets, mother. I need to fuel my powers. Okay, Technokinesis. Weak. Oh, she's scrolling the TV. Using that remote? Probably not. What's being hidden behind your body here? It's definitely one of those like pointy remotes, isn't it? In her right hand. Teach me the ability I really want to learn. Okay, what do we got here? More telekinesis. Come on. Whoa. What the hell? What was the cameraman up to before they picked up the camera, I wonder? Tossing a pile of leaves towards them? I can't lie, that was so disappointing. This background is sick. I was hoping for all of the trees to start swaying or to stand up and start talking like Ents. Oh, Aerokinesis. We will bend to your will. And then they gracefully bow as she becomes evil and like uproots them from the top, and then they lift into the sky. She tosses them miles away. That's what I was expecting to happen. Not a handful of leaves being tossed in front of the camera. Get your kinesis up, Ella. Otherwise, it really shouldn't be in your name. Some vids are role-playing. Just some, hey? Which are the real ones, Ella? They're the only ones I care about. I want to learn these real powers, and so many of these guys seem like charlatans. This waterbending, hydrokinesis. We are one with all that is tap. This is exactly what I was talking about with the sensors. This is the kind of thing I do as a kid. Wait for the fountains to come up and make them rise. Oh, how come they're not rising now with your hand movements, huh? Oh, and now they go. Maybe they're on a cyclical timer. You fraud, Naomi Williams. There's very sensual hand movements. Great ring. It really is. She's wasted as a fake telekinesis person. Hydrokinesis. She should be a hand model. That's crazy. That's great technique. I would know. Fair play. Oh my god, she's choking the water out. She's too horny for her own good. She really is. She's making the fountain squirt. Look at it. Yeah, we get it. You're gonna do anything new? Call it towards you. Do something interesting, Naomi. Okay. Oh, they ignored you that time, huh? And again. Okay. Oh, you made it squirt a little bit.
I'm in control of all of that.
I'm in control. Oh, I'm sure you are. Hydrokinesis. Start practicing more with the water element. Let's go, family. Is she an AB fan? Let's go, family. Wow, teach me. Just go up to a fountain and start doing that. And then it will just just squirt everywhere. Easy. Now you don't need the £500 telekinesis course. So these people are probably shilling to you. Soul Tribe, Water Tribe vibes. What the hell are you talking about? How do these nutcases just summon each other as well? No hashtags. That's just the algorithm just going, you're a bit nuts, you're a bit nuts. Let's just assemble you in the same room. And then you guys can all have a little conversation and all confirm exactly what you already thought. That's good for society, isn't it? Oh, is this person again? Telekinesis plus not forcing you to believe. Whoa. Oh, that looks really cool. Why is this dangling? Maybe because it's been touched by the fish wire that you so conveniently just put up and hung the can by. Of course, it's Mountain Dew as well. Yeah, it doesn't quite match her hand movements, you'll notice. Kind of smooth with it, but not smooth enough. This pissed me off because I can't figure it out. I think there's a string connected to the top and it's over the fan and she's just pulling the other side of it up and down with her other hand. 211 likes. Stop, this looks real. 472. How are you doing that? Bang, bang, bang. 3,902. These numbers are scarily large. Okay, we've got Jenga. Now we're about to actually learn because these things are heavy and you have to be very precise. So I think we're finally about to learn for real this time. Let's find out. From Lizia Rudd. Video accelerated, huh? Come on. Please be real. Whoa. Ooh. Whoa! What the hell? The blindfold down as well. Interesting. I'm gonna go with hairdryer because again, if it was in the center and you could see a long way around it and it didn't look like it was moving by a wire, which these ones don't, I'd be like, interesting, where's this going? Maybe this is the first real one we've come across. But the fact that it's really close to this side, someone's there with a little hairdryer, and that is exactly how it would react if it was wind. They're just blowing it off. Yeah, that's the hairdryer pushing it along. You boring fraud, Lizia Rudd. I'm starting to think it's real. I want to end it all. No wonder there are so many snake oil salesmen in reality, and they always end up stupidly rich. Everyone's so gullible. I'm naturally a very gullible person, and I'm not even falling for this. Okay, I'm convinced telekinesis is real. Well, I'm not. We need more evidence. Wait, what is this? Telekinesis is real. I'm not lying. Because if you search a thing, but you can't find, you imagine that the thing is sofa. Just imagine and you see a thing that you search because I search in Google. What the f*** are you talking about? I feel like I'm starting to transcend my energy levels here because I'm now very confused. I'm dazed. I feel like I just got flashbanged by stupidity. Forget scientific illiteracy. This person's just straight up illiterate. What the hell do you mean you're right? You're right, I did this for a year and I don't need my hand, I got my mind. How is this my dick, you dumb hoe? Read this sentence and been like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're spot on. No Farrakhantic, you're spitting. You seriously are. This is in a completely different language and it makes more sense to me. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Let's split a cloud in two. Aerokinesis. If they can do that, like that, that would not be something that would happen naturally in the atmosphere. Go on. Bit slower than I'd hoped. That's actually kind of worked. Maybe that one's real. How did they know that cloud was going to split? Maybe they just realised maybe it was two different clouds, sort of like that, stacked on top of each other, moving across. And they were like, oh, at this angle, it looks like they're one cloud, but the one closer to Earth is moving slightly faster. So I'm going to film it, pretend like I'm splitting it. And then when it looks like it's perfectly split, but they've just moved apart, everyone will believe I'm telekinetic. Too bad, Rail W, we see through your lies. My ability is Chronokinesis. Yeah, you're chronically insane. I'd show you, but you wouldn't even know it was me. Wow, I've only seen someone do Chronokinesis once. So if you're serious, that's impressive. I was stupid stuff like telekinesis for real. What are you talking about? Oh, I was stupid stuff like telekinesis for real once. I'm desperate to learn it. I was in my room and I see a piece of paper. It gives me goosebumps when it moves after plus. How do these people that cannot control their mind enough to string together one coherent sentence think that they're controlling their mind enough to bend the world and universe around them? They're not transcending reality. They're barely transcending a first grade reading level. I do cloud bursting a lot. Makes me tired, but it works. It must be exhausting being this stupid. It really must. Oh, we got the 9 ether being back. Divine Child is here. 9 etheric Shinobi assassin. Who is this guy ever assassinated? And if he answers that, put him in jail, because that's a crime. Protector of the heavenly dragon. dragon realms. You know how Batch was saying on the podcast, like when he watches something once, it becomes his entire life for like several months. Like every aspect of his personality is molded by that show or whatever. This just feels like this guy's doing the exact same thing with anime. Shinobi assassin, protector of the heavenly dragon realms. You're a nutcase, you really are. Oh, and he's pushing air particles again. A flame and 2 empty bottles. It should be with your mind. Do it on the other side of a mirror. Or like a shower glass thing. Then I'll be impressed. Oh, he did 4 at once, to be fair. 2 bottles and 2 bits of aluminum foil. Nice. Show this to your doctor, sweetie. They will help you. Gotta leave that dope alone. I pray this is an act. It's actually some much needed respite going into the comment section and have people being like, you're not well. Or at the very least, you're not very well educated. We got fundamental misunderstandings of basic physics. Got people out here thinking they're the dragon warrior. Oh, we got a new kinesis. Geokinesis, day 2. Let's see what they do here. Oh, magic. I can do this. Look, see my AirPods? Oh, shit. I'm geokinetic. Wanna learn? Hit subscribe right now. You're tilting your hand. You know you turn it to your hand, right? Girl, you don't have telekinesis. She's just practicing, guys. Stop hating, please. Why is that actually really wholesome? She's trying her best, guys. Leave her alone. She tilted her hand because she couldn't do it, so she needed a bit of help. As if, like, the kinesis was doing a good job, but, like, she just needed the hand tilt just to push it over the edge. All right, wind telekinesis. Let's go. Let's see what this person has in store for us. Nice place. Oh shit, oh my god, everything's going off. That's quite cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's quite impressive, fair play. I wonder if this is like multiple videos layered, or whether they had someone pulling strings and stuff all at the same time. That's pulled that way. That's going in a really weird motion, and that cupboard door opened. Is this like a mix of like fish wires, wind, or maybe it's real? This is the coolest one so far. If it was just a chair, you'd be like, okay, it's being tugged, but tugging that, and moving that, and this falling down, and that. You know, very cool, good job. Evie Telekinesis, maybe she's got it. I moved 5 objects at the same time. Hashtag real, not fake. Well, there you go, she's clarified. Wait, oh my god, you should get tested. I want telekinesis. What do you feel when you do it? As if you can just go into your doctors and be like, I want to get tested for telekinesis. They'll be testing you for something, but it's not telekinesis. On the off chance this is real though, maybe we've adopted it. What's she doing? Rubbing her hands together. Okay. How does she do it? Whoa. And then imagine it. Okay, I'm using my telekinesis, if this one really works, if this is how you do it, to make you guys subscribe. Now you've got to hit the subscribe button if it really works. Is it real? There's only one way to find out. I think I can do telekinesis a bit because I made a piece of paper flu. Sorry about my grandma. Sorry about my grandma. I flipped her upside down doing telekinesis and she's just stuck like that. Hey, I need some tips. I started like 5 days ago and I can move a can and some foil. Is it air or not? Yes, it is. There's a reason it's just a can and I'm guessing it's empty. Foil and paper. And I can only move a piece of tissue. Wait, what the hell? I tried telekinesis and I moved a chair and I got to float the plate. You got to float the freaking plate. What do you mean only? That's insane. I have tried telekinesis. I can only move a textbook. These people are flexing on us, surely. They know that's impressive. Everyone's out there doing that and like lightly blowing on a candle or a bit of aluminium foil. And these people got plates, chairs and textbooks flying around the place. That's full-blown Matilda. Let me try it actually. No. The Fellowship of the Ring Book remains unmoved. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we've got the hand rubbing again. Is this Evie? No, it's not. Rarity. Whoa! That's just as cool as Evie's was. Not immediately obvious what it was. Is it a good bit of editing? Did someone shoot it off camera? Whoa, that's really cool actually, the way it explodes. You know what? These last two, good job. I'm starting to doubt everything. Alright, come on. Can I make my AirPods come back to my hand? No. If I can't learn it, it's not real because I can do anything I put my mind to, and so can you guys. For example, if you really wanted to subscribe, you can do it right now. I believe in you. I don't have telekinesis ability, but I have future sight. I can control the future. I see they say this called deja vu, but you can see into the future and control it. That is not deja vu. 607 likes as well. Genuinely, is this like role-playing? Is this an overactive imagination? Are they genuinely deceiving themselves? Have they got psychological conditions? Or is it real? How can we know? How can we know with just this comment? If you're sitting there watching this going like, oh, Arthur's very close-minded, I can actually do this, and I can prove it, please send it to me. I'm so curious, and I always say with like absolutely everything, I'm open to having my mind changed on anything. You give me sufficient evidence to reasonably believe something, it would be irrational for me not to. And those last two videos, they're doing the best job so far. Oh, we got the Go EV Telekinesis back again. Let's go. Cryokinesis. Let's see. Is it gonna move or explode like the last one? Oh, she's trying hard. Get it, Evie. Oh my goodness, wait, she formed ice. Wow. That genuinely did just form. Look at the ice slowly forming. That's so cool. Again, that's very cool. Again, maybe she's a good editor. Maybe she got a glass of ice water out the freezer, put it there, cut the video in half and reverse the one on the right and sped it up. So that's actually just a glass of ice melting. Or there could be other scientific explanations. You can actually, if the water is like very pure and completely undisturbed, you can cool water down below 0 degrees centigrade and it doesn't turn to ice. And then the second that water is disturbed from them like shaking it or tapping it or whatever, that introduces something called a nucleation site, and that just ends up making the whole glass of water just like completely freeze over. But again, she also could be a cryokinetic. I for one accept EV Telekinesis as our new Lord and Savior. I'm convinced, I really am. Oh, here we go. We got the tutorial for beginners. I told you we'd learn it ourselves. Requested, so. Ooh. Oh, foil, of course. Do what I do, fold it up. And leave it there, okay. Rub your hands together to create energy. Try and make a ball of the energy. A little bit of air force. Not convinced. Oh, without. Whoa, look at that. If you have this under control and you think you can get it, try with a heavy object like a can and that's it. Again, long live my brothers. I want to believe you, I really do. But how do we know that with this one, there's not someone off camera blowing it that way? You know? And that way. They come from the sides. There's this weird diagonal force. And this, maybe there's a magnet in it and there's someone under the table. I'm not convinced. Oh my God, it works. Just keep practicing, it works. I think as well with this kind of stuff, it's so obvious that if this was real, it would have been discovered a long time ago. This would have been like front page of the newspapers, pretty much as soon as newspapers came out. This would be in science articles absolutely everywhere, not on TikTok. But that said, I'm always up for experimenting myself. So maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe you guys can give it a go. Let me know what happens. This one I'm very interested in. Levitation tutorial. You must watch all of this. Haters and fakers do not interact. Wait, what just happened? I was reading the okay. There's fish wire. Foil and make a shade which is in front of a giant fan. Water is key. Stay hydrated. Important point. Even if it doesn't work. Oh my goodness. What the hell? That's actually terrifying. That's just something out of a horror movie. You can get stronger and move something heavier like a can. Oh, a convenient empty one again. This can take 2 to 5 years to levitate a can, but it's possible for everyone, and the more you practice, the better. This is the other thing, like some poor sod is going to dedicate the next 2 years of their life to trying to learn this because they believed it, when they could have gone on such a better path of growth or happiness or enjoyment. They're just going to end that, maybe even 5 years, just being like, oh, I've been conned. That's 5 years of my life I'm never getting back. Now I've got to go tell my mum and dad that I've been waving at aluminium foil for the last 5 years, rather than doing anything productive in my life. Try to copy what I did. If this doesn't work for you, it means that you're not practicing enough or you're drained. You also need to practice about 1 to 2 hours a day. I mean, do you know how insanely good at something you could get doing 1 to 2 hours a day for 2 to 5 years? You can learn multiple languages, become a chess expert, you could get good at a sport, you could get in unbelievable shape gymming, you could read libraries. I mean, the opportunities are endless. And some people are spending it waving at aluminium foil and cans. Oh, as well, when it was the levitation, I thought it was about us levitating. I wanted to learn how to levitate myself. Imagine how sick it would be. Like, you're playing football with the boys. It's Sunday, last minute, you're drawing. Ball's about to get whipped in, and you just levitate six feet off the floor. No defender can get you, and just head it in. That's what it would be all about. That's what I wanted to do. Not levitate a can. When are you ever going to use that in real life? I learned today telekinesis for my 5-day, and my head had so much pain. Is that normal? Right, so not only are they wasting their lives, they're going to burst a blood vessel or have a stroke trying this. And this is the other downside. People fall for scams like this. Breeze the Creative, evolutionary creator, illuminating the golden age. A one-on-one call for half an hour, $50. The golden age, 360 minutes, $555. The foundation of magic with a K at the end, $222. Airbending mentoring, 360 minutes, $111.11. Airbending scrolls, $79.99. I mean, they're just scamming poor naive people out of their hard-earned money. Poor vulnerable people getting regular readings, shadow aspects of your being, and asteroid readings. Or you can buy a dragon's blood staff for £333.33, or a midnight mystic one for $222.22. Okay, I mean, scam, but that does look quite cool, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them, absolute rip-off. For that, the craftsmanship, I admire it. 222 is excessive, and 22222 is taking the piss. Oh my goodness, and this, the biggest and most effective telekinesis school on the planet, the Kai Chi Society. We immortals are the new humans, the humana superioris. Like, what happens when your master grows old and then dies? What kind of post-hoc rationalization do you have to delude yourself into accepting to continue paying and believing this when the evidence is in your face going, it's not true? Oh my goodness, how to get in. Send $50 to blah blah with your email attached to Cash App or PayPal the below. Please ignore the Cash App warning, trust in me. That is just diabolical. My name is Ernst Vita. I'm a practitioner and teacher of superpowers. This is just nuts. And oh my goodness, the most expensive thing is $1,700 to learn teleportation. Close second is Levitation, $1,400, and Telekinesis, $700, along with Pyrokinesis. This is just nuts. Or even higher, Levitation annual course, 45 lectures, $3,900. I would love to see an interview of someone who pays this after the 45 lectures and just see whether they convince themselves that they can do it or it was worth it, or they're like, I was scammed. But cognitive dissonance means that I think that that's very unlikely. Well, what a weird world. Let me know what you thought of it all. Have you got any of these powers? Have you learned any of them? Are you convinced by any of the videos we've watched? Or are you even going to go buy one of the insane courses at the end? Either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please feel free to subscribe down below so you can catch either a part 2 of this or whatever I do next. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye. Please subscribe.